I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video because honestly, I don't even know what's going on. But I think I figured out the reason why I'm not uploading regularly to my YouTube channel. It's not that I don't want to do YouTube full time. It's just that, you know, I think I need to find like a clear goal of what I want, and that's not happening at the moment. I need to find like myself, my identity, in order to create content for you guys. I need to know, you know, what it is that I want. Posting for the thumbnail, because I always forget to post for the thumbnail or like to create a thumbnail or whatever. But you know what? This is gonna be the thumbnail. I'm sorry, I have a slight cough. It's a slight cough that has been going on for like 2 months. Should probably go to a doctor, but I haven't. I don't think I know who I am. Like, I know who I am, but like, I don't know who I am. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense to me. I think a lot of people have this problem. Like, we're trying to figure out an identity. We're trying to belong somewhere. I think that goes hand in hand with like a purpose. Like, what is your purpose? Why were you born? And I know these are some deep, meaningful questions. I get it. It's like existential crisis or like quarter life crisis or whatever. These are questions that need an answer. And I don't think many people have the answer to that. And that can be very, what is the word I'm looking for? Daunting? This video is not making any sense. But it's making all the sense in the world if you think about it. I don't know what my identity is. I don't know what I identify as. Chicken. So while saying all that, while rambling on and on and on and on, right now I just thought of something. Why not, instead of trying to find a purpose or a goal and then do YouTube, why not use YouTube to find a purpose and create a goal? Do you guys follow what I'm saying? Film the whole process of finding your identity. What's your purpose in life? What's your goal? What's your reason for being alive? What's your reason for not ending it all tonight? Well, if these keeps going on, I don't think I'm gonna need a reason to end it all. It's just gonna happen by itself. Alright, now I just need to know where to start. Well, actually, I think I've already taken the first few steps. I did do a DNA test. I did. Oh my god. Just had an idea. I get ideas right off the bat, right on my head. I just need to talk and something will come out eventually. I care a lot about technology and like future of mankind, of humankind. But I also hate humankind, and like I often think that it should be cut down a little, which is, I know, awful to say because that would involve a lot of people dying, and then like who would die? But that's like a whole nother tangent that I might explore in the future. I don't mean like I'll actually kill people, but talk about it on YouTube. Not talk about killing, but like humans often, you know, control populations. When a species becomes overpopulated, humans often go and kill it or kill a portion of it to control the population. Well, what's gonna do that to us? Who's gonna do it to us? We're doing it to other, you know, less intelligent species. Who's gonna do it to us? I'll tell you who. Not God, aliens. Do you guys remember the movie Happening? The Happening? When plants like give out this neurotoxin that makes people commit suicide? That could actually happen. Okay, there's an article, I think it was on National Geographic, about this nature reserve in some part of Africa. These animals feed on this type of tree. And these are the only animals that can feed on this type of tree because the leaves are toxic. So if any other animal ate it, they would die. So these animals, they became too much. It was a big population of these animals in that nature reserve, and they were eating a lot of the leaves, which for the tree is not good because it needs some of its leaves to survive and to create energy. So what these trees did, so amazing, once I tell you, you're gonna be like shook. They started producing a lot more of those toxins, so much so that the animals couldn't handle the amount of toxins that, you know, the trees were creating, and they died. And you know why the trees did this? So trees are conscious. Trees know what's up. They're alive, okay? They're living beings. And if you mess with them, they can mess with you back, okay? So these animals were eating too many of the leaves, and the trees were like, sister, hold on, bro, cut it out. Cut it, you know, stop it. You're gonna kill me. What they did is the tree reduced, cut down, controlled the animal population. The trees did that by creating more toxins and killing off some of those animals. That's literally the plot for fucking The Happening, the movie. I don't know how I got to this point where I was just starting talking about finding your identity. But isn't it amazing to think about that it could, hypothetically speaking, happen in real life? Because it's already happened to some animals in a nature reserve in Africa. Trees could potentially, what is that process called where, fuck. Hey Siri, what is the process of trees creating oxygen?
Here's what I found on the web for what is the process of trees creating oxygen. Have a look.
Oh my god. I knew this, I just couldn't, it's photosynthesis. I knew that, I just couldn't remember. Moral of the story is, find your identity. Find out what you wanna be in life. Curious mind. I'm gonna tell you a little something about myself. When I was little, my dad was building this big wall in the back of our house, and like, you know, he had gravel and cement and like bricks. He was building a brick wall and, you know, mixing cement and all that stuff. So there was like sand and gravel and stuff on the side. And what I would do as a little child, I would go and just sit on the pile of sand and gravel, grab a handful and just pour it on my head. Then I would start picking out all the little pieces out of my hair. And it was like the best feeling ever. Picking out the little sand and pieces of gravel and pebbles and all that out of your hair. It was the best feeling. And now that I'm a grown adult and I think back on that, I know what it was. What is that called? Genetic memory? Something that's deep in your genes from your ancestors? Grooming. That's what it was. I was grooming myself, much like the primates of today do. They groom each other and it's a social bond. And it releases, what is that chemical? Oxytocin? Is that what it is? That makes you happy when you socialize and you feel other people's touch.
Okay, I found this on the web for what chemical.
Yes, I was right. It's oxytocin. That chemical is produced when, or released by your brain when you socialize with people, when you're bonding with friends and all that stuff. That your brain releases oxytocin and it makes you feel happy. Which again, that could also be the feeling that you get when you're at church with a large group of people socializing and bonding, and you confuse it with the Holy Spirit. But that's a whole nother thing that we're not gonna get into right now. My brain was having this genetic memory of me wanting to groom or to be groomed, and I would just sit there for like 30 minutes doing that, and it felt really good. Am I fucking weird? Or please someone out there tell me that they did the same thing. This is the randomest video. I will end it here. I'm about to edit this, post it, and wish me good luck. Because tomorrow I'm uploading another video. Probably the vlog of me getting this. Oh my god, I just dropped it. You were too expensive. I don't need to drop you again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found it informative. I hope you find it interesting and enjoyable. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment. Leave a comment, please. Did you relate to any of this? Did you ever pour shit on your hair or in your hair so that you could pick it out later? Please do let me know down in the comments. And subscribe if you want to, because I'm not gonna force you. And I don't know if you would ever want to subscribe if you're not already. So, bye-bye. I'm dying.